What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Taste Test, the show that won't stop because companies won't stop putting dumb crap out that I won't stop buying. My name is Sean, and today we are going to be trying the I thought was lost forever Thrashed Apple Mountain Dew. But before we get too much further, I'd like to remind you that this show, not Thrashed Apple, but Taste Test, posts every single Saturday, 6 a.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. So if you want to see all the latest reviews and taste tests and all that sort of stuff, just be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Got all kinds of stuff aside from Taste Test, but Taste Test every Saturday. Let's see, did I get everything? Yeah, I think I got that intro pretty clean. A lot better than last week, I'll be honest with you. Thrashed Apple Mountain Dew. You may have heard me say, because I hope you were listening to the beautiful sounds of my voice, that I thought this was going to be lost forever. Now, if you remember the Angry Orchard 4-pack, the fall haul that I tried, that very same day that I bought that, I don't remember exactly what the time difference was between when I bought it and when I drank it. I think it was like a week and a half. It doesn't matter. The same day I bought that, Thrashed Apple was supposed to be released. And I don't remember how much of the story I told because I recorded that video a month ago, even though it only went up like 3 weeks ago. But I was specifically going to a Fred Meyer because this Thrashed Apple is actually only available at Kroger stores. Now, Kroger stores, I think, is Kroger on the East Coast, but it has a bunch of branches over here on the West Coast that are like a Fred Meyer and a QFC, I think is what it's called. Quality Food Center? Quality... Is it Quality Food Center? QFC? QCF? Something like that. I see them over, those are over on like the west side of Washington when I go over to like Port Townsend or whatever. Those, we stop it there. There's a QFC there. Yeah, it's QFC. They're a Kroger store. So I specifically went to go get this at a Fred Meyer, and I was not able to find it. And that was the first day that it released. It came out on like a Friday, and I was like, I got to make sure to go on that day and make sure that I get it. And they didn't have it. And I was upset. And so obviously I bought the 4-pack of alcohol, and I bought that to, deal with the pain of not being able to get the new Mountain Dew. And I looked a couple of other times, like just kind of being over in that area, go over there and, do shopping or whatever. And just kind of see, like, if I could see it. I tried a couple extra times and I kind of just gave up. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not really going to worry about it. It wasn't meant to be, never got here, whatever, no big deal. Bummer, but fine. Flash forward the end of October, go over to go see a couple of movies, The French Dispatch and Last Night in Soho. And as we're driving in to Spokane, drive in, and I see on like the side of the road, it has like the grocery stops you can make at this exit or whatever, and there's like a Fred Meyer logo, and I'm like, oh yeah, like Fred Meyer had that thing. They were supposed to have that Thrashed Apple Mountain Dew. Like, shoot, I wonder if I should try. I wonder if I should figure out, if I can get some, if I can go do that. And I kind of was like, maybe I don't worry about it. Maybe the time has passed. Maybe they had it and it's gone, and I did, too big of a time span, whatever. And I just kind of decide, like, on a whim. I'm just like, you know what? The Beeb suggests, she's like, hey, do you want to go? Well, we'll go. We can just go. We'll go right into town. No big deal. We'll get it done. And I'm like, I'm not worried about it. I'm not all that worried about it. No, we should go. Because just in case, it's right off the freeway. It's easy to get to. We're going to pop in. We'll look in 2 spots for some stuff, be on our way. Walk in the doors, go around, look in the first case that they have like next to the aisles. It's like, are you thirsty? Do you need a drink? Get this before you get in line. First one, found it. And it was very exciting. And the first thing I noted, and I don't know how well it shows up on camera, and I don't have like a different Mountain Dew bottle to use for display purposes. It's a lot lighter than the regular Mountain Dew. The regular Mountain Dew is like it's a darker green. This is like kind of a hazy, kind of barely green. The wrapper has a bit of a different color to it. It's like the stem of an apple with the red under it. And it has like a very rock sort of aesthetic to it. There's like a lead singer, looks like from an 80s band, and like this guy's like wailing on a guitar, and that was just the first thing I noticed about it. And I was so happy to see it and so just thrilled that I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it's here. This trip already worth it. Couldn't possibly go downhill. I'm going to go see two of my favorite directors' new movies. Won't possibly be any disappointment now. We're starting on a high note. We got the Thrashed Apple Mountain Dew. I bought a 20-ounce bottle. I bought a 12-pack. She bought a 20-ounce bottle. She bought a 12-pack. We have 23 cans here because I gave one to my mom, and I have a bottle that we're going to try here today. I'm very excited about this. I like apple, and as I've said many times on this show, specifically with Mountain Dew, doesn't pair well with extra citrus. However, fruit usually is the key ingredient. The dark berry, fantastic. The black label that turned into, and now even the berry blitz and the rise. They had, the blue. No, was that it? Was that the only one? Oh, the Major Melon. That's what it was. It wasn't blue at all. It was Major Melon. Major Melon, very good. A melon, a different, not a citrus. Good stuff. So we're going to give this a whirl. Now, Mountain Dew, speaking of black label, I'm glad that I remembered this. Good job, Sean. Good job. I'm proud of you for talking so much that you accidentally created yourself another point to talk about. Good for you. Give yourself a little pat on the back, buddy. The black label line ended up with 3 different labels: black label, white label, green label. The green label was actually an apple flavored Mountain Dew that I don't know if I ever tried on Week in Review. I kind of think I did, but I don't remember. But was actually like pretty good. It didn't have enough apple in it, if I remember correctly, but the idea was there, because the black label was far and away the best. It's their like the best soda ever. And then the pretty far down the list, but still pretty good, was that green label. So I'm curious to see how that translates over here. It is Dew charged with crisp apple, which I'm very excited about. And I should probably just stop talking and drink it, because you're at 7.5 minutes into this video and you're like, still talking, huh? So we'll crack this open. Went with a little red lid on top. It doesn't have the typical Mountain Dew kick. It smells a little bit different, but I'm not getting a ton of apple from it. Honestly, it just smells kind of bland. Like, it doesn't smell great. It doesn't have a distinct potency in a positive or a negative way. It's just kind of there. I'm so anxious. What if I hate it? What if I just don't like it? I guess that's why you watch this show. Don't forget to scroll down and subscribe. Ooh. There's a good chunk of apple in there. Apple, as I've said many times on this show, is a flavor that I think is hard to get right. I think it's a light flavor that is like, it's really difficult to balance. It's either like not enough, or maybe there's too much of it. It's hard to get that like right, correct balance. But I think they got it with this one. I like this. I like this a lot. That apple flavor is potent. It's there. The Mountain Dew flavor isn't, it doesn't like succumb to it necessarily. It's not like I'm just drinking an apple soda. I think going with like the crisp apple helped instead of a mushy apple, A mushy apple, probably not good. I started that sentence, didn't know where I was going with it. Thank goodness my incredibly humorous brain bailed out with myself with a joke. Give yourself a pat on the back there, Sean. I do really like this. I enjoy apple flavored things, and I like that this has a good potent apple flavor, and it just tastes really good. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. It's a good thing I have 23 cans. The Beeb didn't like it. I don't think my mom really liked it. So I have 23 cans. I have all to myself. So who's the big winner in this? Me, obviously. And you're a winner too, because you're watching this video. So there can be 2 winners. Well, I guess depending on How many people watch this video? Everybody who watches this video, including myself, is a winner. There you go. Saved it. Yep. Yeah. I like that a lot. I think it's very good. If you like Apple, I think this is worth trying. I don't know how available this is going to be. It's it was released in like September and took a long time. Granted, I did stop looking for it, but I finally saw it at the end of October when I went over to see those movies that I had mentioned. And when I went there, they had some bottles left, but they didn't have a ton of the 12 packs left. So I'm assuming that I caught like the very tail end of it. It was a Kroger store exclusive. If you don't know what a Kroger store is, just look it up there. That's kind of like a big brand. And then they have a bunch of stores under it. If you're on the West Coast or in the Pacific Northwest where I'm from, that's a Fred Meyer or a QFC. But I don't know what other stores they have around the country if you're watching this in an area of the country that I'm not familiar with. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. This is what a Pacific Northwest accent sounds like if you're like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, this is fantastic. I like this a lot. So thank God I have 23 more cans to drink. There you go. I have to burp, so I'm going to mute the microphone. Hold on. All right, burp complete, and you didn't have to hear it. But if you would like to hear more of my thoughts and opinions on random items or video games or kind of whatever else I post on this channel, you should scroll down and subscribe. Ring that bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Right now we're getting close to the end of the Mariners season. That's chugging along. We're getting towards game 162. I don't know if I'm in the playoffs or not. This video is a little ahead, but we're in good position when this video is getting recorded, so that's good. Yeah, we have that. We'll have some other sports, some fun sports stuff for the holidays coming up. We got a mascot football game, a mascot basketball game on Thanksgiving and on Christmas. Working on just playing a bunch of fun indie games and just having a good old time over here, making content for you. So if any of that sounds interesting, stick around, subscribe, ring that bell. We got more taste tests coming your way every single Saturday as well. So thank you so much for watching. And don't forget that not only to subscribe and ring that bell if I didn't say that already, but an apple a day does keep the doctor away. So keep that in mind and go try Thrashed Apple Mountain Dew if it sounds interesting to you. Thank you for watching. An apple a day. Actually, that might be irresponsible of me. Eat a real apple.